some football actually. Um, kind of taking a little break from wrestling, just a little bit. Um, Trying to get back into my college football since I bought this game this year. So no further ado, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on these pictures. And I mean pictures, videos, videos. I'm sorry, work's got me all crazy. But anyways, let's get into it, man. Let's see who's gonna win. Well, I just messed up. I was paying attention to my phone, and I just skipped the game. Lord have mercy, man. I gotta calm down, yo. Like I gotta calm down. So, we're gonna fix this. So we're gonna face Virginia. So I am going to simulate this because I've already practiced. Agenda. Uh, we got three, so we're gonna be good. Let's let's play some football, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know who won that last game, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. I can't believe I did that.
Takes the handoff. It's Walker. Oh, he got loose. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Get set, get set.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. To throw, it's Rush. Gets it to him on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's taking the shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Duke.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for room, it's Walker. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Wide open downfield. Turning it on. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Second and goal for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Rush. Fires complete on the crosser. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the... They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Duke!
Man, what?
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the running game. Nice move to keep running. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got players.
And Duke has the ball back. Go on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Rush. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He makes a grab. And score! Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Walker. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He might want another play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Rush. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone of the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They feed him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
42, Spike.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking for space, it's Walker. Strong, firm tackle.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Blue Devils will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the block.
on the double.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's the handoff. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, often
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Rush. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
Come on, set.
The give to the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke.
the identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
Keep them moving. Lasso.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this...
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Using his legs, it's Walker. Defender miss. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down.
691. Gator Spark. Spider.
Back to pass, it's Rush. That's caught. It's Brown.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never can.
this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick.